Hello and welcome back to Dreams to Keys YouTube channel. I'm your host and Georgia licensed realtor, Jalan. Today we're acknowledging that June is National Home Ownership Month. Yes, congratulations to everyone that is currently a homeowner, and we look forward to motivating those of you who are looking to be first-time home buyers. If that's you, I hope that this video is motivational to you to get into the home ownership arena. Let's talk about the top 5 benefits of home ownership. But first, let's get into this disclaimer. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about the top 5 benefits of home ownership. Benefit number 1. You get to choose how and what you want in your home. A lot of times when we're renting, we are pretty much able to choose what complex, for example, we want to be in, and we may be able to tour space. But the space that we tour most of the time is not the exact space that we're going to live in. As you're shopping, for example, or going to showings for homes, you're able to see the exact home that you could possibly own. So there is no guessing game of, will this be the home that I will live in? You are actually walking through and touring that home. So there is a benefit there because you're able to see the home, say to yourself, I like this, I don't like that, I would change this, I wouldn't change that. And you're able to say what you would do, picture yourself in the home, and plan forward. So that is a benefit of being a homeowner. The second benefit that I like to talk about is privacy. There's so many benefits to privacy. There's such a piece when you talk about privacy. And yes, you do have privacy as a renter. For example, if you're in an apartment complex and you're renting, you have some privacy there. However, there are times when that complex management may say, I need to come in. I need to see this, I need to see that. And at certain times, it may feel inconvenient for you. As a homeowner, you get to decide who's coming into your home and for what reason. You get to decide how often people should be able to come into your home. The decision is ultimately yours. Benefit number 3, enjoyment. So yes, this kind of ties in with privacy, but enjoyment says that you are able to enjoy the fulfillment of every space in your home. When you are a renter of an apartment, for example, you have a limited space in comparison to a home. So you're not able to dedicate as many rooms to as many functions. You may be able to say, as a renter, I'm taking this corner of a room and making it an office space. I'm taking this other corner and I'm going to use that for guest purposes. But as a homeowner, you take a whole room and you can manifest that whole room and possibly each corner of that room for different purposes. You have more space. And if you think about it, when you're looking at what you paid per month for renting versus what you paid in your mortgage per month, you may be looking at 2 times the space for the function. So home ownership has a great deal of much more enjoyment when you think of having your own home. Another benefit of enjoyment is that when you're in an apartment space, and let's say, for example, you have someone living above you and you have someone living beneath you, you may be able to hear their goings and comings and their activities, and that may not be something that you're interested in. But as a homeowner, you don't have to pretty much hear that type of stuff. Usually, as a single family homeowner, you may not even hear anything unless it's outside of the home and it's close in proximity. But what the next person is doing in their single family home, you may never hear. So that's another benefit of home ownership. Benefit number 4, wealth. So a lot of people look into home ownership for this very reason. You have the ability to develop another financial freedom or another aspect in your financial portfolio as a homeowner. And there are professionals out there that can better guide you on the appropriateness of doing things with your equity of your home. But The wealth potential is there in home ownership. As a renter, you don't own, so you do not have any skin in the game when it comes to your finances and wealth building. The fifth and final benefit that I'll talk about today is legacy. A lot of us that are living in single family homes either have or may want to have a family. So those benefits include setting a foundation for your family, creating legacy, creating some type of starting point. And whether you've had this before in your family or you're looking to set it for the first time for your offspring and generations after you, this is something that can be monumental and pivotal for the legacy and lineage of your family. A lot of us won't have to start over if we had such a foundation of a home that we can always have in the family, or just a starting point to have in the family. Everyone needs a foundation. So creating a home base is pivotal. And a lot of times with renting, you're at the whim of someone else's decisions to decide if you're staying in that space or moving on. So these are the top 5 benefits that we've talked about here on Dreams to Keys Realty for home ownership. I hope that if you are interested or were ever interested at some point of being a first-time home buyer, that this discussion has promoted that thought back into your mind and gotten you energized and motivated to get back into looking at buying homes. Now, of course, that takes preparation and the right guidance from the professionals. So we advocate that you seek the proper guidance, whether that's credit building or talking to financial advisors, what have you. We would also like to be pivotal in helping you if you are interested in buying a home in the Atlanta or surrounding areas. Feel free, if you are interested in that, to contact us by phone or email. In the description box, you will find that information below. Also, if you like this content and you find it enjoyable, please hit that like button. If you are interested in seeing more content from this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have ideas of what you would like to see on this channel moving forward, please put a comment in the comment section. I hope that this was pivotal and informational for you. And we also hope here at Dreams to Keys Realty that your dreams turn into keys. Thank you and have a blessed one.